Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into something that could completely transform the way you think about money and success. How to build wealth while doing what you love. This idea has been inspired by one of my all-time favorite thinkers, Naval Ravikant. He's a legendary entrepreneur and investor in Silicon Valley, but more importantly, his insights into wealth, happiness, and life are invaluable. Welcome to Legacy of Leaders, where we dive into timeless philosophies to help you build a stronger, more balanced, and fulfilling life. Before we dive in, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our daily dose of educational and inspirational videos. Let's get started. 1. Time is limited. Own assets that aren't. The first thing we need to get clear on is that selling your time for money can only take you so far. No matter how high your hourly rate is, there are only so many hours in a day. Even professionals like doctors and lawyers who earn high salaries are still treating their time for money. What happens when they stop working? The money stops too. Naval explains that true wealth comes from owning assets. These assets could be rental properties, stocks, a business you build, or even intellectual property like books or courses. The key is that these assets generate income whether you're working or not. This concept is crucial, especially if you're just starting out. You'll likely have to trade time for money at the beginning, but always keep in mind that the goal is to accumulate assets over time. Think about it. In today's economy, the most successful people have multiple streams of income. Your day job can help you cover the basics, but it's the assets you own that will allow you to build wealth over time. You don't need to start big. A side hustle, a small investment portfolio, or even developing a unique skill set that others find valuable can be your starting point. The earlier you begin accumulating these, the quicker you'll gain financial freedom. And don't forget, many assets require little maintenance once set up. For example, investing in index funds or creating an online product might require some upfront work, but after that, it continues to earn income for you with minimal involvement. 2. Stop chasing status symbols and live below your means. One of the biggest traps people fall into is trying to look wealthy instead of actually being wealthy. Naval talks about how we often spend money on things we don't need to impress people we don't even care about. In today's society, it's easy to fall into this cycle. As we earn more, we feel the need to upgrade our lifestyle, a nicer car, a bigger house, expensive vacations. But that's not real wealth. Real wealth is having the freedom to live on your own terms, not being trapped by debts or the constant need to keep up with appearances. This doesn't mean you have to live in poverty or deny yourself all pleasures. It's about making conscious decisions that align with your long-term goals. Consider this: the more you control your spending, the more you can invest in building assets. Every dollar you save today can be an investment for your future. By keeping your lifestyle simple, you'll avoid the stress that comes with financial pressure. Imagine being 40 years old and still paying off debts from decisions you made in your 20s. It's not worth it. 3. Invest smart, invest early. The next principle is about investing. Naval emphasizes the importance of making simple, long-term investments. One of the most reliable ways to build wealth is by putting money into index funds. Over the long term, index funds tend to provide an average return of 8 to 9% per year. While this might not sound like much, the power of compound interest means that your investments will grow exponentially over time. Let's break down how compound interest works. If you invest $10,000 in an index fund that returns an average of 8% per year in 1 year, you'll have $10,800. The next year, you're earning 8% not just on the original $10,000, but on the $10,800. Over time, this effect compounds, leading to significant growth. Starting early is key because compound interest works best over long periods. The sooner you start, the more time you have for your wealth to grow. If you're new to investing, don't be intimidated. Start small, and as you learn more, you can gradually invest larger amounts. Set up a regular contribution to your investment account, something you can stick to even if it's just a few dollars a week. Over time, those small contributions will add up. If you want higher returns than the market average, you'll need to dive deeper into the world of investing. This means learning how to read financial statements, understanding different industries, and keeping up with market trends. It's not easy, but for those willing to put in the effort, it can be highly rewarding. 4. Build wealth around your unique strengths. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to chase whatever is trendy at the moment, whether it's in business or investing. But Naval offers a different perspective. Instead of chasing trends, focus on what makes you unique. Your unique skills, experiences, and interests are what set you apart. Build something around these strengths, whether it's a product, service, or personal brand. Think about your skills and passions. Are you an expert in a niche area? Do you have a hobby that others would pay to learn about? Today's digital world allows you to turn almost anything into a business. And here's the thing, you don't need millions of customers to succeed. Kevin Kelly's famous essay 1000 True Fans suggests that you only need 1,000 loyal fans who are willing to support your work. These are the people who will buy your products, attend your events, and spread the word about what you do. With this small but dedicated following, you can earn a comfortable living doing what you love. Platforms like Patreon or Kickstarter are great examples of how you can monetize your passion and build a community of supporters. You can offer exclusive content, early access to products, or special perks in exchange for a subscription. These tools allow creators to focus on their unique strengths while building sustainable businesses. 5. Master the art of leverage. Leverage is what allows you to scale your efforts and build wealth much faster. There are 3 primary types of leverage: labor, capital, and digital products. Labor leverage involves hiring others to work for you. Capital leverage is about using money to generate more money. And the most powerful type of leverage today is digital leverage. Let's talk about digital leverage. In today's world, creating content or writing code gives you the ability to scale without additional costs. Think about it. Once you've created a piece of digital content, like an online course or an app, you can sell it an unlimited number of times without needing to produce more. The cost of distributing it to 1,000 people is the same as distributing it to 10,000 people. This is how many of the richest people in the world have built their fortunes. They've created scalable products that require minimal ongoing effort. Naval also talks about how technology allows you to create this kind of leverage without needing permission from anyone. You don't need a big investor or a huge team to get started. With a laptop and an internet connection, you can start creating digital assets that will work for you. 6. Cultivate luck through action. Many people think that success is all about luck. And while luck does play a role, Naval explains that there are 4 types of luck, and you can create your own. The first type is pure blind luck, like winning the lottery. The second type comes from persistence. The more you try, the more likely you are to stumble upon good fortune. The third type is about being skilled and prepared, so you can recognize opportunities that others miss. The fourth and most powerful type is creating your own luck by building a unique personal brand or skill set. Think of it like this: if you're known as the best in the world at something, opportunities will naturally come to you. Imagine being the world's best deep-sea diver. When someone finds a sunken treasure, they're going to call you to help them recover it, and you'll share in the reward. This is what Naval means when he talks about creating your own luck. By being exceptional at what you do, people will seek you out, and opportunities will start coming your way. 7. First principles thinking. Break problems down. Naval often speaks about the importance of first principles thinking. This means breaking problems down to their fundamental truths and building solutions from there. Instead of accepting things the way they are, ask yourself why things are done the way they are and whether there's a better way to approach the problem. Elon Musk is a big advocate of this thinking. When he started SpaceX, he didn't accept that rockets had to be so expensive. By breaking down the problem and questioning every assumption, he was able to build rockets at a fraction of the cost. This approach is something you can apply to your own life as well. Whether it's in business or personal finances, always question the status quo and look for ways to innovate. In the end, building wealth isn't about following a set formula. It's about understanding the principles that drive success, owning assets, leveraging your strengths, and thinking critically. Remember, true wealth isn't about flashy cars or expensive watches. It's about freedom, the freedom to live life on your own terms. I hope today's episode has inspired you to start thinking differently about money and success. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Together, let's apply these timeless philosophies to lead a stronger and more fulfilling life. For those of you interested in diving deeper into the idea of how to get rich without luck, be sure to check out our other video. Let's stay strong, stay stoic.